it seemed like everything was just so convenient. Everything. We need a thing to find another thing to go to the one place. Oh, here's the thing. Ouch. Ow. Ow. Something just stubbed my toe. What's this? This is my Mac Guffin of Mulan. When I open this and point this in the right direction, it points to a window. The window points to outside. There's the window. So, this is a MacGuffin. This is probably even better quality than the MacGuffins used in Episode 9, for this actually has a shine to it. The ones in Episode 9, to quote Overlord DVD's channel when he was commenting on it, that it looks like someone made it at summer camp. It looks like prop making 101. A little piece of plastic sword, you know, kind of like this, but again, this one at least has shine to it. So, this is a MacGuffin. Let me show you something else. This is a McGruff. MacGuffin, McGruff. MacGuffin, McGruff. There'll be a quiz on that later. So, what else can I tell you about the movie that you don't already know? A little bit of the video game Force Unleashed. Remember where you actually have to pull down a Star Destroyer? Rey was trying to pull down the ship that was trying to take off. It was kind of funny. You know, I'm not sure many people would know where that came from, but definitely the Force Unleashed. That part of the video game I had to get some help on. I just couldn't pull down the Star Destroyer. I guess maybe the Force is not strong with me. I like how now they could force transfer objects, almost like a Star Trek machine, where you can actually beam objects across time and space. Now they use the Force to beam objects around time and space. Whatever. You could say, well, you know, you realize that people could have learned different things from the Force as the years went on. Whatever. I don't even care. It doesn't matter. Like I said, my biggest pain in the movie, my biggest consternation, was the fact that Palpatine was even alive. It undid all Return of the Jedi. You know, I mean, what's the use? Oh, wow, you go there, he's just a clone anyway. Oh, here's a lightsaber. You know, he's just a clone. I mean, who knows? Maybe there'll be a clone of a clone. He'll reappear in Episode 10, 11, 12. You know, since no one ever dies, there's no risk. You know, like I was telling before, you know, Rey dies, Kylo dies, they keep resurrecting each other. Chewbacca dies, but no, he doesn't. It's a shell game. He's on a different ship than the ship that blew up with Chewbacca in it. So, whatever. You just watch it. Like I said, you have to really detox your brain of any intelligence before you really watch this movie, because there's nothing makes sense in this movie. You know, even the Death Star wreckage on the planet. If that much wreckage fell onto a planet, it would be an extinction-level event. But no, there it is. The Death Star just fell into the water, and, you know, everything's fine. We could just go and visit it. No radioactive material on it from, you know, going through the atmosphere or being in space or being blown up. No, it's fine. Just go on there. You find the throne room. It's right where you didn't leave it, you know. I just find it. The MacGuffin will guide you. It's fine. That plastic sword. What else can I say about it? Nothing much. I mean, in the end, hey, it's a movie. Doesn't matter. If it's good or bad, you know, my life continues. You know, it's like watching a bad sports game. You know, who cares? It doesn't mean anything. I don't own Disney stock. You know, if it does well or not. You know, I enjoy what I enjoy, and you can too. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to do some show and tell of these objects here on the table. And by the way, let me show my shirt here. Wearing a Mandalorian shirt. You know, the one Disney product that is actually pretty good. Okay. See you later. Bye for now. And now for the show and tell session. This is a Star Wars Transformer. This is Darth Vader, obviously you know that, but he transforms into his TIE Fighter. This is Emperor Palpatine! And he transforms into the Imperial Shuttle, which is pretty cool. And that's the only two that I bought from that toy collection. Here's General Grievous, and by the way, I do like General Grievous. I understand many don't, but this is Dark Horse Comics, and they did a good job on the Star Wars series.
Yeah, too bad they're not allowed to work on it anymore because their rights has been taken away.
So, Return of the Jedi coloring book. So, as you can see, my great coloring skills here. This is from way back in the day. Look, some very sharp fuchsia lipstick. This was always my favorite. The colorful droid here. What is that one of Jabba's? BGJ38. There you go. So, I'm not going to turn all the pages, but here's a special collector's edition, Return of the Jedi. So, some nice photography and stills from the movie. So, and again, this is no longer means anything since Palpatine just keeps resurrecting himself or just cloning himself. Who's to say the new one isn't a clone? Oh! Okay, so here's some more Dark Horse Star Wars. This is the Jango Fett Boba Fett tie-in. So there's Jango Fett. Like I said, love the Mandalorian armor. Who doesn't? So this was only a 4-issue series. I made sure to buy all 4. This is when Boba defeats the Rancor monster. Sorry, Rancor monster. I'm so sorry. So here we go. Here's a nice comic book of Return of the Jedi. Again, doesn't mean anything. Oh, look, there's that guy who won't just shut up and die. Here is Return of the Jedi coloring book. Another one? I have 2? Wow. So there's Lando. Oh, by the way, Lando was in the movie, as we all know. I thought he did pretty good. He seemed a little hopped up on crystal meth there. I don't know, he was like laughing at the most inappropriate times. Like, oh, cars, ships are getting blown up. I'm Lando. So it was just really weird, but I enjoyed his presence there. And here is the Star Wars storybook, full color photographs. Here is R2-D2. Here is C3BB8. Just kidding. And so this is all good. There's Obi-Wan. There's the crew right there. Look how young they look. Oh. Stormtroopers. So, very interesting award ceremony. There's always an award ceremony at the end of every movie, so that's nice. They win, and then Empire wins, and then, guess it's kind of like real life. So, that's it for the small collection that I have here in our apartment. And again, signing off, over and out.